If you have your sun, moon, or rising in Pisces, this is everything you need to know about your May horoscope. All the other signs, keep on scrolling. Your videos are coming. Pisces, we've got to talk about April 1st. It was such a moment of transformation for you because we had Mercury and Venus end their retrogrades that were taking place in your sign. You probably experienced some sort of personal revelation, maybe with a personal goal or in a key relationship. Maybe an ex came back into your life. Maybe you broke a specific contract or relationship pattern or dynamic that was unhealthy for you. You chose yourself. You stood up for your needs and desires, and you're ready to go after whatever it is that your heart wants. On April 12th, we had this wild full moon in Libra that probably brought some sort of shift to your finances. Maybe a contract ended, maybe you were presented with new opportunities, maybe you had to pay down some debt or make an important purchase. Then on the 17th, Mars entered Leo, and you probably started to feel a little overwhelmed with your daily routine, your schedule, habits. Maybe you were ready to break certain habits and replace them with something that was a little bit more healthy and sustainable. By the 20th, the sun entered Taurus, and you were starting to have important conversations, or you learned news that felt intriguing, or you started to study something new, or focus on a specific skill or hobby that you enjoy. Maybe you're just busier than ever, spending time with friends or hopping from event to event. But listen, we are here to talk about May, so let's get into it. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Stephanie Campos. I'm a professional astrologer. I write the monthly horoscope for Cosmopolitan, and I have a monthly horoscope segment on NBC. The month starts off on May 2nd with spoil yourself energy when Venus and Neptune come together in the sign of Aries. This could be a great day to treat yourself, but it could also be a day of overspending. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to have any regrets when it comes to however you were swiping your credit card. This is also going to be a day that can bring your creativity and your intuition into focus, especially at work. Making decisions based on your intuition that impact your career, your professional life can be very helpful. It's also possible you learn about some sort of opportunity that leaves you feeling inspired or hopeful. Then on May 4th, we have Pluto going retrograde in Aquarius. And for you, this is going to stir up feelings in your subconscious. There might be a pattern, a situation, a relationship, or a habit that you know is no longer healthy for you and that you've got to break. And this is just going to give you signs, symbols, and confirmation of what you already know, or it could encourage you to take that first step towards facing some of your fears and making healthy changes for yourself. Really, really tune into your intuition today because it is incredibly powerful. On May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, information, is going to enter Taurus. And for you, this is going to bring important news your way. You could hear from someone important, you could hear back from someone important, or maybe you are taking initiative and reaching out, applying to a job, telling someone how you feel. This gives you the confidence and courage to speak your truth, and travel can also pick up as well. You might also find yourself more interested to learn something new and really commit to honing a specific skill or talent. On May 12th, we have a full moon in Scorpio. And this is going to bring some sort of ongoing conversation to a climax and a turning point. So this is a powerful time to speak vulnerably, to be raw and honest in your relationships. There could be some sort of change to a contract or an agreement. Maybe you learn information or news that feels emotional or triggering or cathartic in some way, but conversations are deep and they have the potential to leave you feeling changed. By May 20th, the sun enters Gemini, and you want to spend time at home. Your family, your lineage, your chosen family is more of an emphasis right now, whether that is for the better or for worse. But you are reflecting on patterns that run in your family. Maybe there are certain cycles you're ready to break. Maybe there are certain memories that you want to address. Maybe you're simply spending more time with family or attending a family reunion or throwing a party at your house. This also has to do with your sense of safety, comfort, security, and your home, your living environment. So there could be more of a focus on that. Maybe you're considering moving or finding a new roommate, or maybe you're just spicing up your room to make it feel a little bit more cozier for you. Then on the 22nd, Venus in Aries is going to form a trine with Mars in Leo. And this is going to bring attention and recognition for your ongoing hard work and effort, especially in your professional world. So if you've been working really diligently on a specific project, this is going to bring some sort of recognition or even money your way. On the 24th, Saturn is going to enter Aries for the first time since 1996 through 1999. And with Saturn moving through Aries, it's going to bring karmic lessons, consequences, and lessons that require you to have boundaries and commitment regarding your finances. So this is going to be a very important time to get your shit in order, to not overspend, and to really just be careful with your finances. There could be endings of certain contracts. You could be taking on more responsibility at work, but there is some sort of shift regarding your resources. On the 25th, Mercury is going to move into the sign of Gemini, and on the 26th, we have a new moon in Gemini. So this energy paired together is again going to bring attention to your personal life, your relationship with family, your relationship with your home. You could be moving. You could be doing a deep clean of your home. Maybe you're purging out your closet. Maybe you're doing like an energetic and a physical cleanse of your space. And this can really help create more stability, both emotionally and physically, just as you step into your season and move into this next cycle of your life. Sometimes this can also coincide with big career developments and milestones as well. If you enjoyed your monthly horoscope and want to know more about your daily horoscope, you can tune into my podcast, Daily Horoscope for Your Zodiac Sign with Stephanie Campos. Thanks so much and see you next month.